Now, last year, if you were around, you know that in the fall we had this kickoff to an event to a thing called Salem NEXT. And many of you, if not all, are familiar with Salem NEXT, and now you're starting to see some action. And the thing to recall is that Salem NEXT has always been about far more than just renovating some buildings and improving some things. It's really been a spiritual journey that we've been on, rooted in the words of Psalm 78, verse 4, "We will tell the next generation the praiseworthy deeds of the Lord, His power, and the wonders that He has done." And that's the heart behind everything that we're seeing. So you might see some mess, you might see some fences, but that's the heart behind everything that we're seeing. We're preparing spaces that will help us share the love of Jesus with children and students and families and generations of people that we don't even know yet. And the first work that you're seeing, if you've been starting to pay attention to this, is over this way, over to the north, and that's work on the flat roof. It's the flat roof that's between the worship center and the school. We have known for over 2 years that roof needs to be replaced, but we waited until we understood how that roof would integrate with all the other construction renovations. So we've learned that the crews that are working out there are removing not 1, not 2, but 4 layers of roof. So apparently over the generations, Salem has collected flat roofs, because we have 4 of them up there that we're taking off. We're taking that building, it's all the way down to the joists. We're re-insulating the whole thing and installing a new roof. We're at about triple the insulation that we used to have over there. So we'll end up with a better roof and significant energy savings in the years to come. One of the early parts of the project you see there is getting us down to Graceview campus for our preschool. If you haven't been down there, drive down Telge, pull in, take a look. Our signage is in place, the outdoor playgrounds are in place, the gazebos are ready, the lobby is welcoming children, the lion is ready. So even the same animals that we enjoyed here in our preschool have been installed down there so that people are seeing familiar things. More importantly, what you find down there are the same teachers, the same curriculum, the same love of Jesus, same Christ-centered ministry, just in a different location. We're blessed that we will be down there for about 2 years, maybe as long as 3 as construction progresses. Here on our campus, you're also beginning to see some walls coming down, right? Ceilings being opened up. That work right there is going on behind the stage. That is the area in which the new student ministry, Salem Students, is being created. And the new student cafe will be back there as well, where students can gather, form friendships, hang out, hear about Jesus and the thrilling hope that we have in Jesus. That's actually the warehouse. Most people have never seen the warehouse. It's over that way. Maybe not the sexiest part of the project, but we bought a forklift and we installed a racking system. We've climatized the warehouse so that we can store things in there while we are under construction. Not the most glamorous thing, but an important part of the project. As you move inside construction fencing, which is over here behind the community center, you're going to appreciate the scale of the work that's underway in the community center building. The former preschool is largely being demolished and prepared to become the new K-8 space for our kindergarten through 8th grade school. In this phase, that building will accommodate about 500 children, just a little over that in K-8, and it is expandable further to the west. As enrollment grows, we can actually make it bigger. And again, the goal is not simply more classrooms and nicer hallways. The goal is more children being taught and loved and formed and pointed toward Jesus every day. You've noticed some temporary construction walls have been going up right back there at back corner of the worship center, as well as out in the lobby. That has accommodated moving our video system. Everything is back there. Also, we're working in the trenches a lot of cabling goes under the worship center slab. So we've been working in the trenches, getting that stuff squared away. That makes improving our live stream ministry possible. And that renovation had to happen before we could proceed with the rest of the work in the worship center. Out there in the lobby behind that wall, people have asked what's going behind the blank wall. That's a new coffee area and a new kind of lounge area where people kind of hang out in our lobby during the week or before or after services as well. Of course, when work moves forward, so do expenses. So Salem, wow, this congregation committed over $10 million to get this project started. Towards those commitments, over $3 million has currently been received. So actual commitments that have turned into gifts. And that's so important because it's allowed us to basically cash flow all of this construction so far. We haven't even touched our construction line of credit, which is great because that means we're not paying interest on it, right? But now that Paradigm Construction is in go mode, and they don't have a slow mode, they only have go mode, right? And this stuff is happening. Now we're starting to write a lot of checks. So if anyone has made a Salem commitment and not yet started to fulfill that commitment with giving, it's a good time to do it. And you can give online, you can check your giving, you can check your commitment on the Church Center app, or you can always call Chrissy in the church office and just ask. It's also possible to adjust your commitment, but it does help us to know so that we can plan well and steward the gifts that have been entrusted to us. So thank you for your faithfulness. I'm going to ask you to join me in prayer. Generous Father, you have done great and wondrous things for us. You've loved us and forgiven us and redeemed us. You've given us life through the death and the resurrection of Jesus. And you've entrusted this congregation for nearly 175 years with a beautiful mission. So we thank you for every person who has prayed and planned and served and sacrificed and generously given to make Salem Next possible. Lord, please protect everyone involved in the construction. Grant wisdom to our leaders and architects, contractors, and ministry teams. Help us steward every gift carefully and faithfully. Keep our hearts focused on people and the generations that are yet to come. Make every wall, every classroom, every gathering space, and every dollar invested serve the greater purpose, your purpose, of telling the next generation the praiseworthy deeds of the Lord, your power, and the wonders that you have done and you are still doing. We place our church and our future and our lives into your gracious hands. Amen.